Hello, Bahamas. Hello, worlds, and all who inhabit it. Welcome to the Five Fives, the show where we discuss groundbreaking stories in just 5 minutes. Or die trying. Just kidding. I'm your host, Teran Bryce, and joining me today is our extra special guest. He is a writer, poet, photographer, public speaker, environmental advocate, conservationist, not to be confused with the conservative, those are two different things, content creator for the Bad Activist Collective, fashion icon, living legend, and one of my favorite humans in general, Neil. Welcome, Neil, and thank
you so much.
you. Thank you for being our first official guest, co-host guest.
I'm the
guest
first
host.
one?
Yeah, you're the first one. Thank you for joining us here on the Five Fives. It's a pleasure. It is
Thank
an
you.
honor to have you here. I'm going to take some time and explain the rules. Okay, so
Alright, let's do it.
this is how it goes. I'm going to read you a brief overview of each news story. Thereafter, I'll ask you a question based on said story, and you'll have only 30 seconds to respond. Now, I know a lot of pressure. Pressure to all. You will also ask me a question based on the story, and I too will have 30 seconds to respond. Even if you want to like ask me the same question, you'll be like, okay, the same question to you, and I'll start and give my response in 30 seconds. Okay. However, the gag or the twist is only my questions are prepared in advance. Evil laughs, pinches mustache. Okay. Okay, so you get
I get it.
get
Let's
the
do
gist
it.
of the rules? Okay. Category is local news.
Dun, dun, dun.
All things Bahamian. Okay, so this is our first topic.
Let's get it.
Alright. On Wednesday, August 11th, 2021, the year of our Lord and Savior, Thanos, aka Prime Minister Menace, announced a 9 p.m. curfew for the island of New Providence. In the past few months, we've seen the curfew went from 11 to 10 and now 9 p.m. Menace recently stated in the House of Assembly, Parliament, whatever you want to call it, the Pink Building, that the emergency orders will end at the very latest Saturday, November 13th, 2021. Now, my question for you, Neil. At this point, do you think these curfews are effective in limiting the spread of COVID-19? And, follow-up question, do you think we'll be free from the emergency orders, like truly free from the emergency orders by mid-November?
Okay.
Hold on, 30 seconds on the clock. Let me know when you're ready. I'll count you down.
All right. Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
get it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so do I think that the COVID restrictions, specifically the curfews, are making any sense? I don't think they're actually curbing the spread of the virus just because I think people are getting more creative in the ways that they operate their businesses. They're getting more creative in the ways that they party with their friends. They're getting more creative with their sneaky links. And so it's like okay, I leave work 5 o'clock. I have from 5 to 8:30 to do what I have, just whatever what I have, just do it. So food places, this is my personal opinion.
Yeah.
That's us.
We'll take it.
I think it was gonna go south, so I'm glad. I was gonna start talking about my food addiction.
Jesus, calm down. Okay, we have the opportunity now to ask me a question based on the topic. Talking about curfew, you need to see the card. You can share the card.
No, we're not sharing a card. 'Cause I have a good question.
Okay, cool.
What is your greatest curfew hack?
Woo, okay, you could start the timer. Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
We can find out. Okay, my greatest curfew hack. On my lunch break, if I want to avoid getting stuck in like the long food lines, I would actually get like an extra portion of food during lunch and probably like put it in the fridge to work until I'm ready to carry it home to avoid like being on bamboo line like 5 minutes, five seconds before they close off. So I would say that is one of my greatest curfew hacks. Aha.
Okay.
Boom. Okay, good. Okay, we did that. Okay, cool. Our second topic now. Okay. As of August 12th, 2021, the
You
Lord.
have your dates and everything.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah, the year of our Lord and Savior. Okay. 128,700 doses of the Pfizer vaccine has arrived in country, courtesy of the US of A. The Pfizer vaccine will be available to 12 to 17-year-olds with consent of the parent/guardian.
Okay.
Now, my question to you is, do you think Bahamians will be more open to vaccination now that there are more options, not only for them, but for their offspring? Some time to mull over.
Let's do it.
Okay, 30 seconds starts now.
No, next question.
No further
No, I
explanation.
don't think that Bahamians is going to be more receptive to the vaccine.
Mm.
I think that the people who've had their reasons, they stick to them. Bringing more vaccines isn't going to convince people that it's not a microchip, that it's not the mark of the beast, that it won't turn them infertile, that it won't turn them magnetic, that it won't make them sick. I just think that people, they are set in their opinions.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, cool. Very
is
good
tough.
response. It's very hard to articulate your response in like 30 minutes.
I'm sweating. I'm sitting here, I'm in the block, and I'm like,
Oh Lord.
let's
Okay.
get the question. Okay, so do you think that vaccination status is a deterrent for you in dating? Let's talk about it.
Great question. No, I do not think that it's. People don't care. People didn't care before. I don't think people care now. I think that being cooped up and being in this pandemic, people have been more. Well, people's hormones have been more on edge. I would say that, keeping it very PG. So, the vaccinated
7 seconds.
nobody's gonna. People barely ask, "Oh, do you have protection?" People aren't gonna ask if you're vaccinated. That's my take.
That's a good.
Okay.
That's a good take. I think that people definitely. I don't think they care as much.
This is tough. This is tough. Okay, now moving on to our third story. Okay, Central Bank of the Bahamas recently revealed that they've been working on a new $100 banknote for like 5 years now. So, it is projected that sometime in late 2021 or early 2022, the new $100 bill will feature the late former Governor General Adi Hanna. My question to you now, Neil. What do you think of the Queen's face finally being removed from our local currency?
All right.
All right, 30 seconds starts now.
I love it. I think I think she has to go, and she served the purpose. We're no longer under British rule, so she has to go. I think it's crazy that it's been 5 years they've been working on this banknote. I think that at this rate, we need to step the game up in banknotes. Maybe it's a musical banknote. You know what? I think I want Ronnie Butler on a $100 note.
I like that. I
think that we need to get away from political figures maybe and start to celebrate the wider community.
Right.
So I think that's a start.
Okay, cool. Look at that. In time. Okay, cool.
I'm getting better at this.
You're getting better at this.
And who would you put on the $100 banknote? Why?
Wow. Okay.
Get the timer.
Woo! This is a good one. Okay, you can press
3,
start.
2,
Wow.
1. Let's go.
Right on the spot. $100. God, who I think is really like a Bahamian icon. I don't know. I like the idea of someone like Ronnie Butler. That's very cool. I like the idea of probably someone like Shawnee Miller. I like
9 seconds.
someone like that. Someone who isn't a politician. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Few moments to spare.
Boom.
Love it.
That was a good question. Now we're about to get into our next category. Our category is International Affairs, Worldwide Happenings.
Let's get it.
Okay, cool. So, this is our fourth story. Alright. The 2021 Olympics were recently held in Tokyo, Japan, and the Bahamas took home gold in the women's and the men's 400 meters. Now, apparently, the Bahamas awards its athletes $40K per gold medal,
Okay.
which is supposedly more than the US, who only awards their athletes $37K. Now, do you think that this, I guess, prize money, along with, the usual photo ops with the PM at the Ministry of Tourism and like the induction of like your picture or whatever into LPIA's Hall of Fame is enough to show like our thanks and our gratitude, or to really like celebrate our world-class winning athletes? Do you think that that is sufficient, or could we go a little more? Can we do a little more?
Okay. Ready.
30 seconds starts now.
Okay, so I think that while that's a great initiative and that's a great token of appreciation, it's not enough. I feel as though there's not sufficient being done in the way of career advancement for these athletes. I think that we see them every 4 years and we celebrate them in that regard. Other than that, there's no real presence of them locally, and I think that that should be encouraged, not just by the athletes, but also by the ministry responsible for their representation, just because there's more to life than the Olympics.
Wow. Wow, perfect. Wow.
Got it!
Woo! Okay. Okay, we gotta have you back. This is on point.
Talking about the Olympics, what isn't an Olympic sport but you think it should be? And would you win at it?
Okay.
Go.
I think, I don't know. Sarcasm? Can we do like a sarcasm thing? Make that
Judges?
like into Olympic sports? You know
You
what I
allow
mean?
it?
Like, I think that'd
Okay.
be cool. Something to do with more arts. I don't know, maybe like some poetry or something like that. Make it turn it into Olympic sports.
Which would you win?
I would win. Okay, I would win.
Silver?
Like, gold, silver. Put me up
right.
against the U.S. Put me up against Hungary. Put me up against the Queen, and I will serve them in poetry. Okay, that's time.
Okay, good answer.
Okay, cool. Now moving on to, I guess, lighter news, music news. All right, our fifth and final topic. All right, so music news. Lil Nas X recently passed DaBaby in monthly listeners and becomes the highest streamed male rapper on the platform. Woo! Okay, with this achievement, my question to you, with this achievement, do you think Lil Nas X is well on his way to cementing his spot in the hip-hop arena?
Okay.
We went from sports to music.
Yeah,
Range.
this is... Okay.
Okay.
All right, come on,
You ready?
table topics. Let's do it.
Okay, 30 seconds starting now.
Short answer is no. Sorry. I love the Nas X, but
And
I think that what he has proven is the power of social media and also the power of millennials and Gen Zers. And I think that in that regard, he's on his way to becoming an icon. Will hip hop embrace him anymore? I don't think so. I think that as society evolves and as people like us come to the forefront of the creative industry, he'll be more lauded, more celebrated. But from the masses right now and from the current gatekeepers, no way.
Boom! Right in there. You're on fire. Fire!
Okay. Okay, so outside of DaBaby's, I guess, criticism of Lil Nas, do you think that his career holds up to the hype that he's getting? Because it's been so much of the demon shoes, the music videos, DaBaby. Let's hear it.
Okay. So, I love Lil Nas X. I love what he's doing. Like I said, I think he's well on his way to becoming like an icon. Personally, I think that he uses social media very well.
Yes.
The marketing is top tier, especially like the utilization of TikTok and stuff like that. I think that the fashion and the fluff
5
is
seconds.
bigger than the music. Yeah. I love some of the songs, but the music could be up there more. Okay.
Say by the bell.
Very much so.
Wow.
Woo, okay. It's now time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Our Conk of the Week. Neil, the time has come to name the Conk of the Week. The floor is yours.
Sharon, I thought about this all night. This conch has been beaten and bruised. It's been breaded, and now it's time to fry. So the conch of the week is DaBaby. I'm sorry. I think that he's blown every major opportunity to redeem himself. I get that people have differences in opinion. He's been reached out to by Miley Cyrus. He's been reached out to by members of the LGBT community. He's been reached out to by people who are not members of the LGBT community. And he's just been very adamant in his stance. I think that his publicist tried to save him, and that failed. The woman, she's stressed. She represents DaBaby. She represents Azalea Banks. She represents Armie Hammer. Wow. The girl is tired. Like, help her out. So I think that DaBaby's the conch of the week. And if you like your conch, he got it. That's where we are.
When Hannah Montana reaches out to you and you don't take it,
you know you're doing bad.
Yeah.
No one gets more, I think, consistent criticism than Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
So she's like, girl, you doing bad.
Yeah.
Like, let me help you.
Yeah, he even went so far as like to delete the Instagram post. with
I
the
saw that. I
apology.
mean,
Yeah, it wasn't his to begin with, because you know it was like you could read it. It was literate. So.
but did he read it?
No.
But could he read it?
I don't think so.
Alright, so that's the
Okay.
show.
Okay. Okay.
That's
And there you have it. Before we sign out, Neil, please tell the people, our
Yeah.
viewers, where they can find you on
So
social
you can find me on
media.
Instagram at NatureBoyNeil, it's NatureBoy NIEL, and on Twitter at Neil Fernando. And I think that's the most of it.
Okay. You can find me Instagram at Taran Bryce. You can find me also on Twitter at Introverted242. With that, yeah. This has been your Five Fives. Thanks for watching. Neil, thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
We appreciate you. We're glad to have you here. We hope to have you back
I'll be
again
back.
soon. Okay, great. Boom. All right, confirmed. Okay, booking confirmed. All right, I'm your host, Taran Bryce. This has been the Five Fives, and I'll see you guys next time. Woo!